Please introduce yourself.
MC R1000.
Yeah, just go with that.
Let's fucking go with it. It was a good idea at the time. I'm doing it.
Yeah, oh,
Cheers.
fantastic. Cheers.
Love it
We'll
and
drink
meet
to,
you.
MC R1000.
Tight lines expose you and your birds like broken coats. Powder in their nose, power in my flows. Like a Gatling gun, the maximum. Call me Buffy, I'm the chosen one. While you and your guys get overrun. Your styles overdone like roasting your inch marks. Stick a finger up your bum, swivel it with your beats. You like Uber Eats, but no you can't deliver it. Drop you like a liver and top you like this and shit. Pop you out of sea and drop you in a hit and
Hi.
Hi.
It was just a short thing. There's servo references, but they're all about sex.
That's, I think, maybe there's.
Work through some shit in my head, put it on paper, and have fun doing it.
Well, I think you underestimating the market. We're having fun.
Burning your own CDs and always on LimeWire when you're like, 13, 14 years old. And
I think a lot of blokes would like to hear about, a woman rapping about sex.
oh, well, look, it's a great way, obviously. At the moment, it's just trying to tie together different scraps of words from different moods I've been in. I want a man that pump like Caltex. Good hands, light touch, like filling up a truck and trying to save 5 cents.
Here we are at the RPG outdoor gathering at Uriarra Crossing, and we're having fun and interviewing people. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda Barron. I don't have an artist name at all yet. It's tossing out some ideas, but I honestly don't do things enough or I'm good enough to really have one, but just having a crack.
Oh, surely good enough to have a.
Hi.
Hi. Well, just Amanda for now. Can you tell me, Amanda, how has your music journey began? When did it start, and what are your music interests?
Music for me, I was really into when I was younger. I used to play the piano. I was one of those people with an immigrant mom that was learning piano and learning to read music is a really important skill for a child to have, and I did it begrudgingly. But my first love was piano until I was about 7 or 8. Fell away from it for a while, but I've just been really into it. Music scene, but more as a consumer than actually ever producing anything.
So what music do you like? How did you get into liking hip hop? I know that you like hip hop.
Well, like a lot of people, I used to listen to a fuckload, burning your own CDs and always on LimeWire when you're 13, 14 years old, and a lot of mostly American stuff then. But now, at the start of the year, I met Johan Context and at a doof, and through him just got into the local scene a bit more. My favourites at the moment, Buggs Brothers, Context and Figure 8, latest release obviously, and who else? Wombat, I have a lot of time for as well.
That was a cool release by Context and Figure 8. I listen to it occasionally, and I have a record signed. They may have more, guys. Get on it. It's a really good album. Really kind of good beats and lyrics.
One of a few LPs I own, and I dishonor it by playing it on the shitty setup that I have. But it's just amazing. Yeah.
So how did you start writing lyrics? When did it start?
Just really at the start of the year. I just was suddenly delved into, made a whole lot of new friends and delved in the scene, and was just got such a kick out of the wordplay and just never laughed so much, conversations and shit. And then I was really drunk and I got the pen out one night and had a scribble and just the mood would strike me and start writing. I don't know. I drive a lot for work, so there's a lot of solo time to be able to just chill in the car and it's a good idea. But actually performing, nah, not at all. In my mind, I was okay, give myself until I was bucket list by the end of the year. I'm gonna get on stage and do a track. Turns out it takes a lot more than 6 months a year to be good.
But you have already got on the stage a couple of times, and I've seen you, and you have already rapped, and that sounded very good, and I think it was very well received by the crowd.
Thank you very much. There's one where I'm actually audible. That's amazing because I've had just vocal control, talk too loud or too soft, making like feedback happen. But thank you. It was a sexy servo rap. It was just a short thing. There's servo references, but they're all about sex.
That's, I think, maybe there's not enough of it in hip hop. There's generally not enough women in hip hop, and well, not especially in Canberra scene.
There's like one or two. And that was another thing as well. I was like, it's a small market. Hanging out with all these blokes who are fucking really good at things. I was like, why not? It's such a supportive community. They let everyone like jump up and have a crack if they want to, and that's really good. It's that sort of, of course, some people. They say some people things can be cliquey or pretentious, but there's none of that. It's but that said, the quality in locally is really good in Australia.
Well, I think you underestimate in the market. I think a lot of blokes would like to hear about a woman rapping about sex.
Oh well, look, it's a great way. Obviously, like I used to be a chef, so like heaps of my mental space is occupied by like just filthy comments, and you can't go wrong. People love it. Female artist, there's one in Adelaide, and I wish I could remember her name. She's amazing. Check her out. I have to ask Mills, but he put me on this one chick, and she's great.
I'm just remembering, little Kim when you said about women rapping about sex and other. That was cool. What she did.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's a lot of that. I think like just the same way, you can be dirty and be raunchy and that sort of thing. I think it's really appreciated. Like, fucking everyone was getting around WAP, But I think that balance between, like, sex and empowerment in, like, the hip-hop industry is there. I mean, from the male side, you hear a lot about misogyny, chauvinism, all this and all that. But, it comes from both sides. And that energy, that attitude of just, like, yeah, make things sexy sometimes. I don't know, man, if you want to.
Cool. So have you been writing regularly lately?
No, not at all. I've been really slack. I go through phases with it. Drinking and partying, like, it's nothing better, sometimes heaps of beers and you're just like, oh yeah, but then, I don't know. I'm thinking like, because I'm still not very good, I'm like, do I have to put this in a routine and just treat it like another skill and just try and make time for it?
Yeah, well, why not? If you like it, if you enjoy it, and it'll be better and more people will enjoy it. Yeah. But so have you been like sort of downloading beats and then trying to rap to the beats?
No, I more stream things off like Spotify, or like I like a lot of the stuff that Em and Capo's doing, and just like a little bit, but it's just sitting in my room. I live with my parents and just trying to like practice things in front of mum and dad, and they're like, why is there so much swearing? I'm like, it's cultural. yeah, I don't know. I want to make a goal. My dad comes up with some funny lines. So that's a big inspiration for me, was like just storytelling and wordsmithing. So I want to collaborate with my dad on a track that's just all like clever double entendres and is family friendly, but that's not what I'm fucking into.
Oh, that's
cars, just being awesome and I'm actually a super anxious person, really,
That's good. That's good. As long as you're motivated, that produces good,
right.
Good art, good music.
That's right. What's your opinion on? You were saying like I may perhaps underestimating the scene in the following. Have you seen that grow up a lot recently, or is it just always been there?
I guess I'm just thinking like a bloke, and I think. Firstly, there is not many women in the scene rapping, and then I think. When you say the market is small, well, I think a lot of men would like to hear a woman rapping some sexy rhymes to tune.
All right. I want a man that pump like Caltex. Good hands, light touch, like filling up a truck and trying to save 5 cents.
Cool. So, are there any particular goals that you have in music? Like, is there would you like to release a track, say, by the end of the year or by the mid of next year?
Yeah, well, I'm about to have a lot of downtime. I'm having collarbone surgery next week. I'm getting it pinned, so I'll have a lot of time to think and write. So if I don't use some of that to practice, I'll be kicking myself. But yeah, I'd love to get on stage, a night with my friends and just do one track and do it really well, and then just think about something else. But at the moment, it's just trying to tie together different scraps of words from like different moods I've been in and put them into a track, and honestly probably should seek out some mentoring, but
so have you been like in the studio practicing any recording so far?
Just in like like people's bedrooms and stuff. But people have some pretty good setups. Like hang out with Johan with contacts a bit, and even in there that's fun. But no studio time. God no. Well, it's a studio. Like just fucking put some equipment around. Like there you go. Like so yeah. I guess I have, but not around people. I'm very shy. I'm still very shy.
Well, look, you look. I think you shouldn't be as shy as you may feel, because you come across quite well and confident, I think, and it's just exciting to see.
Thank you very much. I'm excited too, and it's sort of lit a bit of a fire under me to sort of keep going and fucking just make some people laugh, sing some beers, have some good times, work through some shit in my head, put it on paper, and have fun doing it.
Do you know anything about Russian rap?
Fucking almost zero. What's that girl's name? I think it starts with an A. You're recommending to me. It's like the name spell. You could spell it the same way either way. What is it? I forget. Anyway, but no, I don't.
What about American rap? Anyone particularly that you can sort of highlight in the last year that you heard?
No, I've been so out of touch with the American scene for a long time. I used to listen to a lot of Snoop. I loved DMX, like Rough Riders, a little bit of like Tupac, Biggie, that kind of thing when I was younger. But then coming back into hip hop now, I just got so enthused by like local shit that I've sort of rabbit holed down that. A bit of like UK stuff too. I love my garage and grime and a bit of rapping over that, but American stuff not so much. No, I've sort of tried to like delve more into like one area, if that makes sense, rather than trying like there's so much out there and I've lost a lot of years, so I'm just trying to make up for lost time.
Well, I think, yeah, me too. I'm kind of I found some good Australian rappers that I could listen to.
Oh, dude, who are your favourites at the moment? If you'll tell us.
Yeah, I think it's sort of I think Who Knows crew. I don't have any particular one there.
If you missed out on their merch run recently, you're missing out.
On what?
On their merch run, the Who Knows, like the Winnie Siggy pack on the microphone. Oh, anyway, if you know, you know.
Yeah, who knows? If you know, you know.
Yeah, I only heard of them in January. I was like, you're giving me a bunch of stickers, and I was like.
But I'm also like I've been watching some of their videos on YouTube and music videos in general.
Real Australian feel, I think, too, is so relatable. Like a lot of people sort of grew up in this sort of areas, went to this sort of schools, had this sort of friends that you see it, and it's that, you know, certain flavour, that certain particular Australian flavour, and it's infectious. You can't help but love it. I don't care where you're from. But speaking of Russian, how do you say hi, Russia?
Привет, Россия.
That's easy. Привет, Россия.
Yeah, I don't know how many. Well, there will be some Russians watching for sure.
I will listen to Russian rap.
Я послушаю русский рэп.
Я
послушаю.
Я послушаю русский rap.
Excellent. You are very good at it, and that's why you're a good rapper as well.
Cunning linguist, mate.
Well done. Well, Amanda, I look forward to finding out what your artist name is. And
I was thinking DJ CR1000, and if you know, you know. It's a chefing reference, but then it sounds awesome, and like MC R1000, sorry, MC R1000.
Yeah, DJ sounds like you gotta be a DJ as well.
MC R1000. I fucked up my own name, but it's a reorder code for a 1 litre takeaway container. But also it sounds cool, like people like 1000, you know, it's a cool number, but I'm actually really shit. You know, fucking get him in and then can, you know, I don't know. Aside from that, I don't know what I would call myself. Well, let's go with it. MCR 1000.
Yeah, just go with that.
Let's fucking go with it. It was a good idea at the time. I'm doing it.
Yeah, oh, cheers. Fantastic. Cheers. We'll drink to, you know, MCR 1000. Guys,
MCR 1000.
Watch out, you all Canberra rappers and beyond. Stay tuned. Peace. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
I think that was great. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Very.
Stop filming now.
I can hear, but I need them because I need to make sure that the sound is clear and the microphone in the right position.
Well, haven't you?
Yeah, no, not a lot.
MC Soul Professor.
I just started. I just
The
started.
one and only.
Thank you. I just started, so I'm very new to this thing, and I do have a lot of stuff ups.
Everyone appreciates it, man. You got a small but very loyal following.
Thank you.
Excited to see what the future holds.
Thank you. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it.
Say hello in Russian.
Привет.
Привет.
Although I have relatively few Russian viewers, I think. So okay.